Hi, so for our first muscular exercise, we are going to be doing squats. For a squat, you are working your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, abdominals, and also your calves. So there's two different types of squats. You have a jumping squat, which I'm going to show you right now. So that's a jumping squat. And then you have a walking, which is also known as a static squat. So in this one, you just squat and you hold it like this. So in doing those squats, your torso should be upright and you should feel your core engaging. You should be breathing deeply in the position. If you're doing a static squat and you're holding like this, you should hold it for 30 seconds. And then you can do 3 to 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps on those 30-second holds. The second muscular exercise we are going to be talking about is lunges. So these are working your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. They also have two different types, so you can do jumping and you can do static. So the jumping lunges look like this. And in doing those, you're alternating each leg each different time. A static lunge looks like this. Where you were just holding it. So if you are trying to build muscle and strength in your lower body, you want to hold the lunge position for a longer period of time. So the longer you hold the lunge, the more fatigued the muscles will become. And so you want to hold it up to about 2 to 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, and then you switch 1, 2, 3. So there are also jumping lunges, which I have also told you about. These require no holding, but instead a continuous switching pattern, which I showed you an example of. Beginners, if you're a beginner, you should start with 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per leg. And then if you are adding resistance externally to your lunges, such as a barbell or a dumbbell, you should select a weight that is appropriate corresponding to your actual weight and allows you to perform 12 to 15 lunges per leg for 3 to 4 sets. Moving right along to the flexibility activities, some of the yoga poses that you can do are flow or static. One of them is a half moon pose, which I'm going to show you right now. So you bend down, you take one of your legs and the opposite arm, and you go down like this, and you bring this arm up like this, and you hold it like this. That is a half moon. So if you're doing flow yoga, then you don't hold that for long. You hold it about 1 to 2 seconds and you flow straight into your other yoga pose. But if you're doing static yoga, then you can hold it for about 30 seconds. Another one is your pigeon pose, which I'm going to try and show you on the ground. I'll show you like this. Okay. So you get down on the ground and you bend this leg in like this, keep your back leg straight, and you go down like this. That is your pigeon pose, and you hold that for about 30 seconds as well. So those are both yoga poses. For static flexibility poses, you have touching toes, both standing and sitting. And so in doing this, you standing up, reach up, and reach down, and touch your toes. You can hold that for also 30 seconds, but keep in mind that if it does get strenuous and starts to hurt, you do have to stop. And then you can also do the same thing, but sitting down horizontally. There's also the triangle stretch, which we all know. You're in this, separate your legs in a triangle, reach up and reach down to the middle. And you also hold that for 30 seconds as well. And then something I wanted to note is that for yoga poses, there's no specific time, but they're typically held in counting with breaths. And so in yoga, you're focusing on your breath. So about 1 to 2 breaths to an upwards of 5 minutes, depending on the type and focus of your yoga practice. As I said earlier, for static stretching, you want to hold for 30 seconds on each side. But if it does start to hurt, then you do need to stop. So these are some muscular conditioning exercises examples, as well as some flexibility examples that you can do. Thank you.